I've been called to do a specific person reading. This is not a specific person in any way that you are in a toxic relation, narcissistic relationship with. This is a divine connection, specific person. Like your divine connection, your divine masculine, your divine feminine. So let's see. So you are being guided to stay neutral to the outcome. Don't be so focused on what it's gonna be. Go with the flow. Remain your peace, because your soul is being purified and you're gonna reconcile. So gonna come back together, but at the moment the other person is jiggling. So it's like you are ready and you are being guided to not to think about the outcome, because the person is in the middle of jiggling. It's like they want to pursue you and at the same time they don't, because they don't know if you're gonna say yes or no, or is this gonna work out, or is it gonna go towards the negative side? What's gonna happen? Is this gonna happen? They're just jiggling between their mind and heart. So they are also in the process of being purified by spirit. So spirit is trying to bring them back to alignment, their mind and their heart, so they can have that coherency. Because without the coherency, they wouldn't move towards you. And if they did, you wouldn't want someone that is not sure and they're always battling their heart and mind while they are in relationship with you. You want someone that is sure of you, that they are going with all their heart and desire. So, but you will be getting good news. So it seems like the person you are connected to will finally find that coherent balance, and they are gonna make the forward movement, because we have the Two of Cups. So it is gonna result in your favor. So, and I also put this from the top of the deck. So it is going to result in your favor. It just takes some courage from the other person, and when the connection comes in, it takes dedication to keep it going. Like in any other connection, you require dedication, you require to have open communication and to draw your boundaries, set your boundaries, and know what's going on. And obviously when you go to a relationship, not looking too much into the future and not dwelling on what happened with your exes, and not comparing the person you're dealing with to them. So that goes to both parties, and not so much. Don't compare the person to who you think they are. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes when we like someone, we can have a picture of them, especially when you know it's your divine counterpart. We could like see them in a certain image, but then when they come in, just like any other human being, they could have flaws. Just like you, just like me, anyone. No one is perfect. So we always get comparing our partners to people from our past that has hurt us, especially if they do something that triggers that little point over there. You go directly, because it reminds you of that narcissistic, toxic person, because they did the same thing. Or if they're you have such high standards that they cannot compete. Like, you've put them so much high in the pedestal, imagining they would be this and that great, and they can never meet up to that level, because technically no human being can be that perfect. So we need to just go into a relationship without comparing. Like, even if you get in arguments or something happens, and even if they say something that reminds you of what your ex said, like, you're being called not to look at it from that eyes, but have a fresh perspective, because it is a fresh new relationship, so it deserves a fresh new perspective to see if they mean it the same way, and give the person a break too. So yes, so stop overthinking. You are walking your true path, and you are going to come in connection with this divine counterpart. So you are just being asked to trust your path, because right now both of you are going through another awakening, and you are the oracle. So they want you to remember that and to raise your frequency. And you are being called to answer your deepest call, meaning practice some of the gifts that you are gifted. So, and whoever I'm tapping into, you are a very calm person, because I usually do not talk this way. Maybe I am learning to become more calmer also, in the middle of my chaos. So, let's see a message from the only thing I saw when that little thing happened was let go. So you're being guided to let go. So right now you are on different vibrations. So when one of your vibrations is high and frequencies is high, you have to put yourself where you are at. The other person needs to match to it. So if the divine masculine is going between his head and heart, that means because he's not in coherence, he's not going to be on the same frequency as you are, because you are sure of it, you've accepted it. This is a true love. It is going to be true love, and right now there is a distance, and you're being called to take your power back, because when you even think of that masculine too much, you're leaking energy towards them, and you don't want to provide so much energy to a person that is not in your life, because you need to have faith, call your power back, and use that power towards your own life and making your dreams come true, because those beautiful things require power, and when our power is just leaking too much to a different person, it's not doing justice to ourselves. So yes, practice more self-love. Just because that person is not coming in, it doesn't mean nothing about you. It has nothing to do with you. It's totally, everyone has their own battles. Yes, you are being asked just to be aware. So yes, so just be aware that yes, there's going to be a connection, but don't be obsessed with it, and be more obsessed with your passion. And when you're more obsessed with your passion, there's going to be changes coming in. That's when you're going to be seeing the real changes in your, yes. If you've been too calm, be a bit more rebellious. Go do something that is crazy for you, that you define crazy. I wish I can give you some suggestions, but I too suck at being rebellious. So joy, there you go. Do something that brings joy to you. And anytime that you're joyful, people are gonna think you're being rebellious. Anyone that doesn't live their true joy, they'll be triggered. This one fell off, and then I saw, so we have the yes card, so that is the true. Do something that's more joyful. The Queen of Wands, so yeah, you are admired, you are loved. Bring in more self-affirmations. That's the first thing my eye touched there. So you are being called to be more confident and step into your leadership role in your life. You, as a feminine, as much as I know it is nice to have a masculine in your life, where you as the female can take off the pants and put on your skirt and just relax without leading. But for now, you are being asked to lead, because you also have that masculine energy within you, and he's desiring to lead and to give that comfort to your own feminine energy. So when you unite both of your masculine and feminine energies, you will find inner peace, which in that inner peace you will be calling in that divine connection, because you are the magician and your thoughts create your reality. And in order to do that, you need to be in stillness, because in stillness it's where you weaver your desires to your reality. And don't forget anything that you, and I just saw the Strength card. So and don't forget, whenever you imagine something, sometimes or most of the times it does not come in a way that you expected, because there is infinite potential and infinite ways for something to come in. Just because you imagined it in a certain scenario, it doesn't mean that it will come in that way. It's gonna come in ways that is 10, hundreds, million times better than what you imagined, because you deserve better than you think. So let's see, this is a twin flame. So yes, again, spiritual awakening. Yes, you and also the masculine is being shifted, but I do heavily feel that masculine is releasing his karmas around the karmic relationships from the past. You are the high priestess, my friend. Like, just sit still and expand your beautiful consciousness. Okay, that's all you gotta do, is expand. That's all. And infinite potentials, infinite beings, infinite souls. Don't look for a face for your divine masculine. Yes, divine mission. Make choices from your heart again for you. Follow your passion, follow your purpose, make choices from your heart. So this is the same thing for the divine masculine. Make the choice of your heart, because your heart is your second brain. It's your intuition. That's how God speaks to you. That's how your higher self, universe, angel speaks to you. That's your compass. Inner fire. Light up your inner fire towards your purpose, towards your life. Achieve those dreams. Trust the process. Trust the process in every single thing you're doing in your career, in your love life. Trust the process. You're not going to be led astray. God, universe got you. They are going to take you. They are taking you where you are meant to go. Again, Earth mission. Focus on your Earth mission. This is Lady Venus. Take your power back. Take it back. Yes. Activation. You're going through activations. The Divine Masculine is going through activations. You need your power. You cannot be drained on another soul at the moment. There's times for giving, but there's times for taking that power back and using it for yourself when you need it. Yes, you are in a vortex of deep transformation. You need to be surrendering to the process and not overthinking on what's going to happen, how it's going to happen, when is it going to come in, or how is it going to come in, and why. A simple why is I deserve it. I want it. I desire it. That's it. That's all the why you need. That's it. Nothing else. Doesn't matter who tells you why. Doesn't matter how much traumatic events you've been through. Doesn't matter what kind of a hard life or easy life you had. The only thing that matters is that if my heart wants and desires something, that means I deserve it. That means it's in my highest good. That means it's in my highest timeline. That means a version of me is living that. That means it's meant for me. I do not care how, when, where. I do not care. It's gonna come. Yes, sometimes it can be hard to trust without seeing, but that's the whole purpose of being a human. Yes, don't be afraid of your gifts, your powers. Speak up, be authentic, be you. You cannot have an authentic divine connection without being authentic yourself. You cannot have an authentic divine masculine without being an authentic divine feminine. You cannot attract someone that's gonna love you for who you are when you're hiding under masks. You're hiding your gifts. You're hiding your power because of what people or what whoever is gonna think. Who cares? Who cares? And I used to think a lot of who cares, but there comes a point where I just don't care. You wanna think I'm crazy? Go for it. You think this is a sin? Go for it. You think I'm a cuckoo? Go for it. This is not the craziest thing someone can do, so we're good. Clarity of vision. So clear your vision. See clearly. See clearly. No one is going to be able to tell you who's your divine counterpart but your heart. So the best thing, at least for myself, is pray. Simple. God, universe, divine energy, I pray that so and so, if this person is not meant for me, please take him away from my thoughts, from my being, from my desires. Take him away. I do not want it. I do not need it. Please take it away if it's not meant for my highest good and for the highest good of all, for the highest timeline of myself, of my being, of my life. Take it away. And if it's gone, then it means it was not meant for you. But if that person is not gone, then it means it's meant for you. But the one thing that you need to pay attention, your thoughts could be bringing in, magnetizing certain signs. So it's the same way. The way your heart can bring in signs, so can your mind, because you're putting your energy too much to it. So try cleansing your energy, clearing your vision, and saying these words. And then once it's gone from here, not 100%, it's going to be gone, say it. And after that, Give it time, and if that person pops up, then that means that person is your divine counterpart. But don't be so much on the 3D aspect of it. Just wants to come and go, linger, go for it. Just disconnect the cords, cut the cords. You cannot fully cut the cords between twin flames, twin souls, but you can temporarily cut them out to focus on you. I do that all the time. I cut the cords. Goes away. Now when it comes back, if it doesn't disturb me too much, I'm like, at this point, it doesn't disturb me at all. So yes, I work on one thing with success. So it is going to be a very successful union for you. And that's all I have for you.